Transhumanism is a belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations by means of science and technology. Many scientists, philosophers, and big names within the tech industry do believe that we soon will be able to improve and develop the human condition, and also further improve our longevity and quality of life, as technology becomes increasingly accessible and sophisticated to us through digitalization and artificial intelligence. One of the world's most famous transhumanists and philosophers within the area, Nick Bostrom, has the following to say about transhumanism. Transhumanism is a loosely defined movement that has developed gradually over the past 2 decades. It promotes an interdisciplinary approach to understanding and evaluating the opportunities for enhancing the human condition and the human organism opened up by the advancement of technology. Attention is given to both present technologies, like genetic engineering and information technology, and anticipated future ones, such as molecular nanotechnology and artificial intelligence. Transhumanism has roots in secular humanist thinking, yet is more radical in that it promotes not only traditional means of improving human nature, such as education and cultural refinement, but also direct application of medicine and technology to overcome some of our basic biological limits. Thinkers with a transhumanist view of life study both the benefits and the potential dangers that could come with the emerging technology that probably soon will overcome human limitations. In a near future, it is believed that people will be able to develop to such an extent that those first individuals who dare to emerge and integrate themselves completely into this new way of being will take the human Homo sapiens to the next level, just like back in the days when humans went from Neanderthal to the Cro-Magnon man. Join in on this video where we'll talk about when and why the term transhumanism was actually born, the pros and cons of the philosophy, and find out just how far we've come on our digital journey, and when the next big shift is expected to happen. Before we continue, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. So, the term transhumanism was created by the biologist Julian Huxley, in an influential essay from 1957. One of the first professors in futurology, born in 1930, Iranian-American author Fariadoon M. Esfandiari, who later changed his name to FM 2030, believed that he was a 21st century man who happened to have been born in the 20th century. He began teaching new concepts about man in the 1960s, after he had noticed an interest in some people who welcomed digital technology, and further how it could change lifestyles and worldviews. Author, philosopher, and futurist Max More was also one of the first who began formulating the principles of transhumanism as a futuristic philosophy in 1990. However, we see traces of the word transhumanism from as early as in the 13th century by the Italian poet laureate Andante, when the word transhumanate or transhumanize is mentioned in the book The Divine Comedy. We also notice transhumanist ideas in the Discourse on Method, written by French philosopher, mathematician, and scientist René Descartes, in 1637, where Descartes describes a medicine that can provide both physical immortality and stronger minds. Some also believe that Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy is a basis for transhumanism, following his view of becoming an Übermensch, or superhuman, though some do believe that he demonstrates self-realization rather than technological transformation. The technical singularity, or superhuman intelligence, has been discussed since the 1960s, when British mathematician and cryptologist Irving John Good started talking about the phenomenon. He stated the following: "Let an ultra-intelligent machine be defined as a machine capable of far surpassing all the intellectual activities of any intelligent man. Since the design of machines is one of these intellectual activities, an ultra-intelligent machine could design even better machines. There would then undoubtedly be an intelligence explosion, and human intelligence would be left far behind. Thus, the first ultra-intelligent machine is the last invention that man ever needs to make." The first official meetings of transhumanists began in the 1980s at the University of California, and later also became the main center of transhumanist philosophy. FM 2030 lectured about his futuristic ideologue, and in the group was amongst others Natasha Vita Moore, who showed her film where the theme was that people break free from their biological limitations and escape the Earth to go into space. Vita Moore and FM 2030 began organizing gatherings for people interested in the transhumanist philosophy, and Vita Moore also produced a television program called Trans Century Update that touched the subjects on transhumanism. The program reached over 100,000 viewers. Transhumanism is sometimes mentioned to be a branch of posthumanism, and also how this philosophical movement should be understood with regard to transhumanism. Both philosophies have the vision of a future where a new intelligent species will rule the Earth. This new race will be humans who have evolved and left the old, less developed ones behind. Imagine waking up one morning to discover that your brain works a little differently. A little better. Well, a lot better, actually. You can get answers to questions with information that is beyond your own memory. You've added new knowledge to your brain, and you come up with questions that bring out new thoughts and ideas in you that you've never even dreamt of before. Your brain is upgraded and you don't even care how, since you suddenly have expanded your mind to such an extent that you feel like a completely new person. An upgraded human being. A superhuman. This is the ultimate goal transhumanists visualize. With this upgrading of humans, advocates of transhumanist theories believe that poverty, diseases, illnesses, disabilities, and other negative things will disappear from the world, since the upgraded human will function in a better way, and we will no longer have the problems we have in society today, neither individually nor collectively. This utopian futuristic existence is not just a theory, according to many transhumanists, but may soon become reality for many of us. And it may also be the first time in the history of evolution where man takes matters into his own hands to create his own evolution, without interference from natural development. Humans will create their own fate. According to theorist Ray Kurzweil, this will probably happen within the next 50 years or so, where he believes we will reach a technical singularity. Many are looking forward to this and wish it would happen sooner than later, but the transhumanist philosopher Nick Bostrom is not quite as convinced, meaning that there are a lot of risks with this development. Will humans be able to handle integrating with digital technology and AI, or will AI take over, extinguishing the human being? British theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking once said that development of artificial intelligence could mean the end of humanity, since humans are limited by slow biological evolution and cannot compete with the increasing rate of AI, which will redesign itself. Transhumanists are also often associated with believing in, and wishing for, immortality, which is not really the case. In a survey from 2012, only 23.8% of 818 transhumanists answered yes to the question if they would want to achieve immortality. Their argument is that the Earth is too boring to live on, and one would probably later die of boredom anyway. Although many transhumanists are atheists, agnostics or humanists, there are many religious and spiritual views among the followers. Transhumanist Buddhists have explored areas of correspondence between different types of Buddhism and Buddhist-derived meditation, and mind-expanding neurotechnology. However, they have been criticized for appropriating mindfulness as a tool for transcending humanity. There are also other religious groups that sponsor conferences and lectures on the intersection of technology and religion. The Mormon Transhumanist Association, among others, has engaged in such activities. In 2002, British engineer Kevin Warwick got a 100 electrode array inserted into the median nerves of his left arm that allowed him to link his nervous system to a computer, and thus connect to the internet. With this, he was able to control a robotic hand using his neural signature and was therefore the first man to experience electronic communication between his own nervous system and implanted electrodes. What we still cannot actually know, though, is exactly what the future might look like regarding transhumanism, digital technology, and artificial intelligence, since we today base our thoughts and visions on how things work today. We base everything on the knowledge we possess today, so one of the challenges, whether good or bad, is that our human behavior will experience major changes with the artificial upgrade to superhumans advocated by transhumanism. What will actually happen to society as a whole once we become superhumans with superintelligence, manage to get beyond the course of aging and move towards immortality. Transhumanism is a belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations by means of science and technology. Many scientists, philosophers, and big names within the tech industry do believe that we soon will be able to improve and develop the human condition, and also further improve our longevity and quality of life, as technology becomes increasingly accessible and sophisticated to us, through digitalization and artificial intelligence. Transhumanism is a loosely defined movement that has developed gradually over the past 2 decades. It promotes an interdisciplinary approach to understanding and evaluating the opportunities for enhancing the human condition and the human organism, opened up by the advancement of technology. Attention is given to both present technologies, like genetic engineering and information technology, and anticipated future ones, such as molecular nanotechnology and artificial intelligence. Transhumanism is quite radical, since it promotes not only traditional means of improving human nature, such as education and cultural refinement, but also direct application of medicine and technology, to overcome some of our basic biological limits. Transhumanism studies both the benefits and the potential dangers that could come with the emerging technology that probably soon will overcome human limitations. In the near future, it is believed that people will be able to develop to such an extent that it will take the Homo sapiens to the next level, just like back in the days when we went from Neanderthal to the Cro-Magnon man. We will simply become a superhuman. Biohacking refers to the use of science, technology, and self-experimentation to optimize and enhance various aspects of health and performance. Here are 20 good biohacking strategies. Before we continue, remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more interesting videos. Here are 20 good biohacking strategies. Optimizing nutrition. Eat a varied, nutrient-dense diet, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, and high-quality proteins, and minimize intake of processed foods and added sugars. Getting enough sleep. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, create a conducive sleep environment, and use techniques such as relaxation techniques or sleep tracking devices to improve sleep quality. Exercise and movement. Incorporate a variety of activities such as strength training, cardiovascular exercise, and flexibility work into your routine. Stress management. Use techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and stress-reducing activities to manage stress. Supplementation. Consult with a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen, and consider taking vitamins, minerals, and amino acids to support optimal health and performance. Tracking and monitoring. Use tools such as wearable fitness trackers, heart rate monitors, and apps to track various aspects of health and performance, and use this data to inform your biohacking strategy. Cold exposure. Incorporate cold exposure techniques such as cold showers or ice baths into your routine to stimulate physiological responses that may have various health benefits. Heat exposure. Use techniques such as saunas or hot baths to stimulate physiological responses that may have various health benefits. Light exposure. Use light therapy or other techniques to optimize exposure to light, which can have an impact on various aspects of health and performance. Earthing. Practice earthing, or grounding, by physically connecting to the earth, which may have various health benefits. Biofeedback. Use biofeedback techniques to train and optimize various physiological responses, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and brain waves. Nootropics. Consider using nootropic supplements or other techniques to enhance cognitive function and brain health. Fasting. Practice intermittent fasting or other types of fasting to optimize various aspects of health and performance. Gut health. Focus on optimizing gut health through techniques such as probiotic supplementation, prebiotic-rich foods, and fermented foods. Hydration. Stay well hydrated by drinking plenty of water and other hydrating fluids, and consider using electrolyte supplements to support optimal hydration. Body composition optimization. Use techniques such as calorie tracking, macronutrient optimization, and exercise to optimize body composition. Breathwork. Practice various breathwork techniques to optimize respiratory function and improve overall health and well-being. Autophagy. Use techniques such as intermittent fasting, exercise, and cold exposure to stimulate autophagy, the body's natural process of cellular cleanup and repair. Hormone optimization. Use techniques such as nutrition, exercise, and stress management to optimize hormone levels and function. Microdosing. Consider using microdosing, or the practice of taking small, subperceptual doses of substances, to potentially enhance various aspects of health and performance. Biotechnology is a rapidly growing field that combines the principles of biology and technology to develop innovative solutions for a wide range of applications. At its core, biotechnology involves the use of living organisms or their biological processes to create products or services that benefit society. One of the earliest examples of biotechnology can be traced back to the domestication of plants and animals for agriculture and food production. Over time, this practice has been refined and advanced through the use of modern techniques such as genetic engineering and fermentation. Before we continue, remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more interesting videos regarding AI, digital technology, and tech giants. Let's go! Today, biotechnology is used in a wide range of industries, including pharmaceuticals, agriculture, and environmental management. In the pharmaceutical industry, biotechnology has led to the development of new drugs and therapies that are designed to target specific diseases or conditions, such as cancer or diabetes. In agriculture, biotechnology has been used to create genetically modified crops that are resistant to pests and diseases, leading to increased crop yields and food security. In addition to these applications, biotechnology is also being used to address environmental challenges, such as the cleanup of contaminated sites and the development of renewable energy sources. For example, bioremediation is a process that uses microorganisms to break down hazardous substances in the environment, while biofuels are made from plant materials and can be used as a renewable alternative to fossil fuels. Overall, biotechnology has the potential to solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity today, from improving health and increasing food security to protecting the environment and developing sustainable energy sources. As the field continues to evolve and advance, it is likely to play an even greater role in shaping the future of society. And now that you have learned about biotechnology, we can continue to learn what biohacking is to understand how you can apply the knowledge of this to your everyday life. Biohacking is the practice of using science, technology, and biology to optimize the function and performance of the human body. It encompasses a wide range of practices, from self-experimentation and the use of dietary supplements to the more extreme practice of self-administration of genetic modifications or implantation of technology into the body. Biohackers often seek to improve their physical and cognitive abilities, enhance their health and wellness, and extend their lifespan. Some biohackers believe that by leveraging the latest scientific and technological advances, they can optimize their bodies and minds to achieve peak performance and achieve their full potential. Biohacking can take many forms, and some biohackers focus on relatively simple and safe practices such as optimizing their diet, exercise routine, and sleep patterns. Others may experiment with more controversial and potentially risky practices, such as taking untested supplements or drugs or attempting to modify their own DNA. While some proponents of biohacking argue that it can lead to significant health and performance benefits, others caution that it is important to approach biohacking with caution and to be aware of the potential risks and unintended consequences. It is important to thoroughly research and understand the risks and benefits of any biohacking practices before attempting them. Comment your thoughts below, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.